Number 5 in 88 Films Vault series is Street Trash. This wonderfully obscure and practical effects laden monstrosity was an absolute joy of a movie to discover. Now, this is one of those movies that is very low budget. It doesn't have the greatest of acting. It definitely has one foot within the sleaze idea. The story is kind of off-putting, but man, those effects are absolutely jaw-dropping, wonderful when they appear. We have the basic story of this small town where we have a homeless population who are living within a scrapyard. There is a hierarchy within that, with the strongest being the Bronson, this crazed ex-army vet madman who is quite happy to kill first, or kill second as well, kill third, whatever. He just happy to kill pretty much. We have two brothers who, one is working within the scrapyard, one is one of the homeless ones who's quite happy living on the streets. And it's basically about their relationship and how they struggle with the hierarchy within their given world. We have this alcohol salesman who discovers this batch of Viper, decides to sell it for $1 a unit, but this stuff is extremely toxic, and when anybody drinks it, horrible stuff happens to their body. And that's primarily the basic story here, of which story they really don't need much, and they just use it to get from effect to effect. And across the way there's some characters you kind of like, but most of them are horrible, disgusting characters whom you hope are going to have some horrible and disgusting deaths. And they get there. It is terrific with its effects. Like I said, we open up to an early scene of a man literally melting himself into a toilet bowl, and it is icky, disgusting, with vibrant blue colours, and it's just memorable. And the movie moves on from there. There are several sequences that are just horrific to watch. There is dark ideas deep within this movie that are passed off as comedic moments. I'm thinking particularly of the man who runs the scrapyard, who discovers a naked woman dead at the side of the water and decides that the best thing to do is, well, it's something horrific that I'll leave you to discover. The movie has this deeply dark sensibility and tries to play off a lot of these horrific ideas as comedic moments. And somehow this movie has a kind of bad taste vibe about it. It has these characters who sometimes give decent performances, sometimes are atrocious. We have lewd and sexual moments just for the sake of a little titillation within the movie. We have these horribly disgusting people being truly abhorrent to one another, yet somehow it has this with a kind of airy feel about it, this kind of fun, footloose, fancy-free way of going through the movie. It's weird, it's out there. I can't think of anything else particularly like it. Maybe bad taste, but it's a movie that I really enjoyed, and I'm not too sure why. Maybe it's the wonderful effects. Maybe it's the carefree and vibrant filmmaking that's on show here. Maybe it's the lo-fi grade filmmaking that is just gets by on pure energy. I don't know. I just know that this movie was something I really liked. It's something that's incredibly fun. And do you know what? It is also like Body Melt, you know, where the effects are first and foremost and everything else kind of takes a step back from that. But it has a sense of grime, dirtiness that just, you need to have a shower after watching this movie. I really enjoyed Street Trash. I found the effects to be wonderful. I think this disc itself is pretty terrific. You get the original 15-minute short on here that inspired the movie. You get a making of doc that's just over 2 hours, and everybody is really happy to be there, really happy to be talking about the movie. And there are other extras on this disc as well. And it's one of these movies that I very rarely hear anybody talking about. But this 88 films disc has a terrific transfer. It's region free. If you're interested at all, pick it up. You'll get it pretty cheap actually. I'd love to know your thoughts on street trash. Let me know in the comment box below, and I will see you next time on Man v Film.